Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more of this war of mine. So we're doing really well. And Pavel's about to tell us all about it. There you go. So we ended up going to the construction site, if memory serves. And we got pretty much everything we ever wanted. So our plan was to make loads of bullets. And now we have 7 shell casings and 5 gunpowder. I can't remember what we've actually got in our stockpile, but that's what we've got right now. We also managed to get components, which we were sadly lacking prior to this, and now we have plenty. Electrical parts, I'm not quite sure if that's useful. A pistol, so we can double up on defense, and some food as well. And yeah, Sergey missed Uncle Pavel apparently. Someone needs to go to bed. You're very hungry, right? Okay, well, Bruno, it's time to cook. Bruno, we need to cook. It's a shame we don't have a Jesse. Jesse Pinkman right now might be quite good. We're doing alright on our temperature. 66 Fahrenheit or 19 degrees Celsius. And that's with our fire burning away. I think this is about as hot as it needs to be. This is perfectly reasonable. Okay, we'll make food for everyone. So that's 4 meals coming right up. And we'll make sure that Pavel goes to bed. Sergey had a bio update. The priest says that God gave food to some hungry people in the desert. So will he give us food if we pray to him, right? Afraid not. But Bruno will. Ooh, oh. Sergey, be a good boy and go reset that rat trap for us, please. That's awesome. How's our veg doing? About a third the way. Okay, we did teach Sergey to reset traps, didn't we? Yes, we did. Put the last of our fertilizer in there. You wouldn't mind another helping, but I'm afraid you're not going to get another helping. Though we could technically make another 4 food. So there is that. Arika's tired. Pavel's tired. Okay, so... Oh, someone's at the door. Oh, dear. People who want help. Let's go find out who it is. Please, have a heart. Let's find out. Hello, it's us again. The military intensified shelling of our area and we decided we need to reinforce our improvised shelter in the cellar. We've got the necessary materials, but we could use an extra pair of hands. Maybe you could help us. I think we could afford to leave with Bruno. Sarika's always on guard and she'll be done by that point. We've done his cooking, which is his main skill. So yes, let's absolutely go with him. What does Sergey say? Bruno went to visit those nice neighbours who gave us vegetables. Ah, it's those guys. Maybe this time they'll give us fruit or candy. Now, Sergey, we're being charitable. Arika thinks, I'm glad that we could repay our neighbours for their kindness. And Pavel? We should help each other, especially in times like these. I'm really glad we decided to help our neighbours. So am I, Pavel. So am I. Sergey, you haven't eaten your food yet. And Sergey is now content, which is good. It's a level of happiness we didn't have before. So Sergey's going to eat his meal, then we're going to check the radio to see what's going on. Okay. Well fed, Sergey. Well fed. So what have we got? It's getting warmer. We knew that one. Cigarettes are now available. Ooh. So we've got some new stuff. Famine and disease reign over the ravaged city of Pogoren. Death takes heavy toll due to no access to food, clean water, and medical supplies. So, illness is our next issue. Which, I mean, is already kind of happening. Arika, go eat that meal and then go back to bed. Yeah, okay. Could teach Sergey how to make bullets. That'll dash his innocence immediately. Arika is now content, which is nice. And Pavel is going to eat off that hunger, and then he's going to build us some bullets. Because we do have 8 gunpowder and 7 shell casings, so we could make 7 bullets on top of the 8 we already have, and we have 2 guns as well. We don't have 2 people to defend ourselves this time around, but still. Sergey, can you make me some water, please? Thank you. We've got 20 water, so... We lack chairs, and we could use an armchair. We have beds, and we sleep in decent condition. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll have a place to rest. We've made a radio, and it looks like... And we like listening to it. We really miss books. A good book could help us forget the horrors of the war. Staying here provides some comfort in these hard times. Currently, we're consuming 3 cigarettes per day. We've breached out, and then... Everybody's happy knowing the child's happy. Cool. Alright. Do a little bit of catch-up. Right, Sergey, make us 2 filters, please. And Pavel. Ooh, just remembered. There was a grate in the sewers in that construction site we went to. Do we want to go back there? Yeah, let's go back there. And I think bringing 2 might be a good idea, because I seem to remember not noticing what was on the left-hand side of the basement area, so it could be another grate. If it's a sewer line, then probably is. So let's make 2 saw blades, and we'll go back there, hopefully stay safe, and find something interesting. We need medicine. Medicine's now a priority. We've been selling it off, really, as a currency, which we shouldn't really be doing, especially now that the radio's talking about disease. And I don't think we can... Oops, didn't mean to do that. I don't think we can go to the hospital to get a decent trade on medicine, since it's a charity that involves us giving them all of our stuff. Right, well, let's make 7 bullets. I'm not going to get Sergey to train him. CBA. Might as well get him to do this. It seems it's taking long enough to do that anyway. Okay, so we've got probably bullets to last us the entire game now. It's based off that. So we had 6 and we're getting another 8. We use about 3 bullets a day and it's day 35. And I think the game ends at around day 40, but I'm not sure. I think it varies as well. So, who knows? Alright. Pavel is almost done. There we go. So we've got our saw blades that we're going to take tonight. We've just made our bullets to defend ourselves, which is what Ahxello's going to be doing. And we've just got our water done. Sweet. Right, once Sergey is done, get him to bed and hopefully work off that slight sickness, or at the very least make it not be as worse as it can be. Let's find out if we can make an armchair. That's one thing they were saying that we need. So maybe we can make one. We can, and it's not too expensive. Let's do it. Up by the window, maybe. No, let's try to be efficient. Trying to get somewhere nice. There you go. That's a nice spot. Read a nice quiet book between the 2 beds. It's efficient with our space, and it also means we're not climbing 10 sets of stairs just to get anywhere. Our day is almost over. Come on. Nice one. Have a chill. Creature comforts. Woo! You look really chilled out there, not at all on edge. Sweet, well, that was a productive day for us. Hopefully we are good enough during the night to not lose Pavel. And also maybe get ourselves some medicine. So, we want to go back to the construction site. We've got 36% of the stuff that was there. The problem is, it's heavily defended. So, we've got Pavel on scavenging. We've got Ahxello on guard tonight, since Bruno isn't here. And then Sergey in bed, of course. let's go, shall we? We want to take the saw blades with us, and I think that's about it. In theory, we could take the pistol to defend ourselves, but I don't want to. It's a good run, so even if they shoot at us, we're just going to flee because we don't kill. Not unless it's for revenge. Right. Be aware that there are people around. We want to go down here. And I think we want to go this way to it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a basement thing there. I don't know how we get back out though. Oh, there's a hole there. Interesting. I didn't notice that hole. I thought we had to go use the floor grates actually, so maybe we did bring one extra saw blade for no reason. Let's have a look. It looks perfectly clear at this side. There's even a point of interest there. And some good stuff. This looked flooded when we came here, but apparently not. Grab all that. Right. Hopefully nobody hears us sawing. It's quite a loud action, but it doesn't seem to hit the floor above. As long as that noise circle is anything to go by. Okay. That's alright, I suppose. I imagine maybe this might point us to some special item. Oh, there was a... oh, yes. There was a cabinet up on the top floor that we should have brought a lockpick for, actually. The stench of decay is unbearable. These bodies must be months old, as they are falling apart. Some have bullet holes in their heads, but no other obvious signs of violence. Are they rebels killed by the army? Prisoners shot by the rebels? Whoever did this tried to conceal the crime by flooding the basement. Maybe they intended to collapse the building and bury evidence under the rubble. Ooh. So, the people here are probably not very nice people. Oh my god, medicine. Oh, this game is suddenly being so nice to us after it was so cruel. Homina, homina, homina. Right. We don't need this saw blade anymore. So maybe we'll just try to get what we can. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to run up here. And we're going to use that spot there to start hauling some stuff. Slow move from now. So I don't know where these guys are, if they're even here anymore. It's not worth risking it. Let's keep an eye out. Okay. So we're going to store some of our stuff here. In fact, I'm going to store all of it. Just in case I get run out, I'm going to make sure we took the medicine. Just in case. I want to have that on me at all times, because these guys have got guns and they will kill Pavel if they see him. We've already seen that happening. Right. Once we're in the basement, it's fair game to run. I want to run here. Right. Might have been a good idea to bring Erica instead, actually. Let's grab all that. I'm going to have to go back again. Right. And climb up quietly. Okay. I don't see any movement in the fog. No doors opening or closing. It's very tense. We're about halfway through the night now. We want to throw all this in and carry on. At what point do we want to start heading upstairs? I think we want to work... Oh. It must just be a rat, surely. Let me just shift slightly. Yeah, it's just a rat. Oh, thank God. I wondered where he turned up. But that guy could have easily run us out if it had turned out to be an enemy. Right, let's head upstairs then. Well, actually, we can go across here. They were here first time we saw them, I think. So let's jump down here and take all this stuff. Maybe they've even left, to be honest. Because they just seemed to jump down when we were here last time, and then we never saw them again. So I don't know if they were patrolling or any of that malarkey. Some wood. Okay, just gotta keep an eye on the timer. That's something that could become an issue soon. Still looks clear. Okay, keep going up. I'd like to know where they might be. Keep going up. They were here, I think, on this floor last time. Because we're hidden here after the guy got shot for running. It looks like it's clear. Now it's not worth the risk. There's a fire there, but I don't see any foot markers or anything like that to say that he's here. Right, we need to start leaving. Get the food, dump the wood. Don't need electrical parts. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. It looks like it was up clear all along, so we've wasted a little bit of time being too cautious, unfortunately, but I think caution was well worth the effort for not dying. Right, okay. What do we want to take? Definitely the medicine, so I'm just going to leave that in here. I'll take the herbal meds. Do we want the fertilizer? I'm not sure. Definitely want all the components. Components are really hard to come by. I'll leave the one component behind just because it fills up a stack that we don't want to waste. Take the food, I guess. And I think we're fine on bullets, so I'll leave the shell casings and stuff behind. We'll take a stack of weapons parts, and I think the rest we'll just fill with wood. A book as well. We'll take a book, and then 3 stacks of wood. So they mentioned they wanted a book, and now we've got an armchair for them to read in. So that's what we'll take, and we'll run to the exit. And we're not going to be late. I think we might as well just do an extra day. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. Okay. Because I think we'll come back here and we'll just clear out the rest of it. That'll be our second night. Day 36. Sergey, are you alright? Oh, we got raided. Someone came in and took our things by force. So, Pavel's searching for supplies, that's what we brought. Bruno helped our neighbours reinforce their shelter and is now back safely. We got some alcohol by the looks of it. Someone tried to rob us. It was abandoned hardened robbers, but we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were armed. None of us were wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. We were able to defend ourselves, and we used 2 bullets. It's not a great deal, actually. Which is good. Alright, let's feed everyone again. We need 1 more fuel, so we'll take a bit of wood. Pavel, go to bed. Erica, go to bed. Work it off. And then Bruno, cook 4 meals for us. A lockpick. Let's build a lockpick. Apparently Pavel didn't want to go to bed, so he can make a lockpick instead now. 1 lockpick coming right up. That'll open up the cabinet that's on the top floor, which probably has some nice goodies in it. What's our component situation? 35. It's not bad. Was there an option on the cooking stove to melt that into water anymore? I don't know. Right, Bruno, eat your meal. We actually have Bruno who's also tired, so after Pavel's done with his nap, because it's important that he's not tired for the run that we're gonna do. Do we have any sugar? Let's find out. We have no sugar. Okay. And it was alcohol we got, wasn't it? Yeah, pure alcohol. Which maybe we can use to make medicine. Potentially. We don't need it. At least I don't think we do. We need some herbs in order to make some more medicine. Okay. Righty-ho. It's 14 degrees C. Bruno, put one more log on the fire, please. Oh, we have no fuel. Oh. Can make it on the moonshine still, I think. I believe. Yes. Yes, we can. Right, let's make one more fuel. Sergei's not hungry, so we won't have him eat. These two are, though, aren't they? Yes. Slightly sick and recovering as well. Hungry and tired. Pavel will be fine by the end of the day. I'm hoping we have a trader to sell off that pure alcohol we got. That'd be nice. Let's have a look at the alcohol still. Is there anything we can do? Nothing of interest. Okay. Right, well. I suppose we could look at this and see what we could do with it. At this stage, I think we just want to take what we have and just run with it, really. So that's going to use all of our components up, and I think it's better spent doing filters for our water and stuff like that, which we have 22 of. You know what? I'm going to make us some filters as well. We'll get the water done. 2 filters, please. And then Sergei, go up here so that when he's finished one of them, you can install it, and then he'll install the other one. That'd be nice. There we go. Right. Add that to the rain catcher. And he's nearly done. There we go. We are only slightly sick at the moment, and we've heard about illness spreading. So I'm a little worried about that, but we're only going to give them medicine if they become sick. Slightly sick is alright to persist, I think. Okay, Pavel's done. Which means Bruno can go to bed and sleep off his tiredness. Apparently Sergei woke up last night and heard some fighting. That's interesting. Go. So you're no longer hungry. Arika's actually slept off her sickness, so she can come up here and eat, and then she can go back to bed. So run it, please. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctor, lawyer, Indian chief. Alright. Back to bed. I think that's pretty much our day in a nutshell. We've got the lockpick that we need. We're just hauling stuff, really. Okay. And that wooden food was because of Sergei, so... yeah, I think we'll just end our night here. We're not waiting on anything that we want to replenish before the night's out, so let's just end our day. And Pavel's going to be scavenging, Sergei's going to be sleeping. Ooh, your slight sickness went away, didn't it, Bruno? Sweet. We finally saw it happen. Okay. Let's have Arika on guard. Slight wound could become a big wound in the case of a battle. So we don't want that to get any worse. And that looks about right to me. Let's go back to the construction site. Take a lockpick with us. And that's it. Hopefully we don't come across any horrible people. We'll go straight up to the top floor and unlock that padlock that was on the chest up here. Also will indicate whether or not we should be quiet around this area, because it's pretty much a vertical scan of the area in doing that. And if we do see someone, we have a stockpile of things down here. So there's that. I think I'll grab stuff along the way as well, if anything appears on our list. Okay, let's head up. There's one there. I don't see any footprints. I think it's been abandoned. Components and wood. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we're alright. I'm not sure if we can get up here, actually. Let's have a look if we can get up there. Oh, wow. We've filled up our inventory. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure the coast is clear, so let's have you run back down. I think everything's fine. Alright. And dump all the stuff. Dump, 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 dump. Sweet. Alright, and then run back up. Alright. Right, let's go here. Yeah, there's a ladder there, so maybe we can actually get up to the very top floor. That might be interesting. I think I did see a collection marker there as well. So this is as high as we've ever gone. Which could mean that the people are up here sniping, maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's pick the lock. We find ourselves... Ooh. Broken assault rifle. And some bullets. That's what that man who got shot was trying to steal. Alright, let's grab all that. In fact, let's take whatever stacks we can fill here and then we'll make a trip back down again. Broken guitar, why not? Let's do that. Alright. Down we go. It's quite the haul that we're gonna get. Varied selection of whatever the hell we want. And we have some new stuff to look at as well. Right, let's dump all that. And we still have a saw blade we left here as well. So if we do find a place that we can't access, we've already got one pre-built by accident. Which is awesome. Okay, all the way to the top. If you want to rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Right, now let's be a little quiet. Just to make sure, because we've never been here before. And I'm not sure what we might expect around here. It looks like it's silent. So I think we're okay. In fact, I don't really see much up here anyway. We haven't checked this spot here, so I'll check that in a moment. Okay. Yeah, there's a grate there, but what's that actually gonna get us? That's the question. Oh. To get to these spots here, we have to get that grate off. Okay. Well, we'll go down here. We'll check what's here, and then we'll go back down. Ah, it's empty. Oh no, it was this door. Never mind. Still empty though. Right, let's go. Not sure how to get there. Go down. Quick. Now we're really messing about. Climb down. We're gonna go down this little section here. That's it. Quick time, come on. I think we can just about make it. Right, search the spot, get the saw blade, and then run back up. The place is well and truly deserted, so we've got nothing to worry about, except for the time. We can't be late. Right. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Just barely, I think. Alright. I want to get there. Hopefully he can figure this out himself. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh dear. Come on. Against the clock here. We can probably afford to be a bit late. As long as there's something decent here so that we don't waste our time when Pavel eventually comes back. Food, nice. It's not a waste of our time. Oh, beautiful. Right, run to exit. Go. I think we're going to be late, but we have loads of good stuff. Even still. Yeah, definitely going to be late. Eh well. Not a problem. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, there's no exit this. Yeah, the dawn has caught Pavel and it'd be harder to return. Okay, well that's where we're going to leave the episode for today. So if you've enjoyed the content, then be sure to leave a like. If you've loved the content, then be sure to subscribe. And if you're not quite sure, stay for the end card to see the rest of the content we've got to offer. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.